the Mastermind Illusionist. In 1985, Interpol agent Marcus Renfield arrives in Vienna, Austria, to extradite a prisoner named Daniel Sterling, who has been held in the notorious Leopoldstadt prison under harsh conditions. 10 years earlier, Daniel lived in San Francisco, California, with his father Robert Sterling, a well-known magician, and his mother Clara, an art historian. Growing up, Daniel was captivated by his father's magical prowess, and often helped in his performances, learning the art of deception. However, financial troubles plagued the family, and they eventually lost their home. One evening, Daniel accidentally discovers Clara is having an affair with Vincent Moore, a wealthy art dealer. Devastated by his parents' divorce, Daniel runs away. To survive, he uses his skills in illusion and deception, gradually escalating his cons. He begins by performing street magic and minor cons, eventually posing as a prominent art restorer named David Silver, and selling expertly forged paintings. His forgeries attract attention, and soon Interpol is on his trail. Agent Marcus Renfield begins a relentless pursuit of Daniel. In Rome, Marcus corners him in a gallery, but Daniel, posing as an FBI art theft expert named Michael Knight, convinces Marcus he's there on official business. Marcus realizes the ruse too late, and Daniel vanishes. Daniel then adopts the persona of Dr. Daniel Connors, a renowned psychiatrist. He meets and falls in love with Emma, a nurse at the clinic where he works. He charms her and her influential father, an esteemed lawyer, into supporting his plans to open a new clinic. With Emma's father's help, Daniel passes himself off as a licensed doctor. At their engagement party, Marcus crashes the event, but Daniel escapes through a secret passage, telling Emma to meet him in Paris. In Paris, Daniel spots Emma with plainclothes agents, and realizes she's been coerced. Disguised as a performer, he conducts a mock audition for street artists, blending in with a group and slipping away unnoticed to Zurich. Years later, in 1985, Marcus tracks Daniel to his hideout in Vienna. Daniel, weary of the chase, agrees to surrender, recognizing Marcus' tenacity. Daniel is detained by Austrian authorities, but Marcus assures him he'll arrange for extradition to the United States. During their flight back, Marcus informs Daniel of his father's death. Grieving, Daniel escapes briefly in New York but ultimately surrenders. Finding solace in the closure with his past, he is sentenced to 15 years in a maximum security prison. Marcus visits Daniel occasionally, discussing current art fraud cases. Impressed by Daniel's insights, Marcus convinces Interpol to let Daniel serve his sentence by aiding their art crimes unit. Daniel agrees but soon grows bored with the routine. One day, Daniel prepares to flee, planning to resume his life of illusion. Marcus, aware of his plan, meets him and offers a choice: continue running or use his skills for good. Daniel chooses to stay, solving high-profile cases with Marcus. A postscript reveals that Daniel eventually marries Emma, they have 2 children, and he becomes a respected consultant in art fraud. Maintaining a close friendship with Marcus, his unique expertise leads to significant advancements in the detection and prevention of art crimes worldwide.